Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Screen Rhapsody. My name is Tino, and I hope you're all doing well. So, in today's video, as prefaced by the title down below, I'll be reacting to Breaking Bad Season 1, Episode 6. And with that being said, let's watch. Let's rock. Ooh, crazy handful of nothing. Okay, who's in the dark? Oh, it's a closet. Okay, we're back here. He's shocked because the last time he left it, it was spick and span. And now it looks like a wreck again. I'd be annoyed if I was Walter, because now, Jesse, you need to explain what happened here. Oh dear.
Let's get some
Yeah.
straight. The chemistry is my realm. As far as our customers go, I don't want to know anything about them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear from them.
Facts.
I want no interaction with them whatsoever.
Period.
And I'm the silent partner. You got any issues with that?
Whatever, man.
Oh, he means business.
And you know what happens? No more bloodshed. No violence.
That's a bit, What happens? Okay.
We'll see you next week.
You know what? Back in the day, checks were kind of helpful for that kind of thing. Like you were anticipating a payment, and you could let the people know that I'll pay you. It was like understanding basis. We all understood, okay, it's not here yet, but it's coming. But also it made way for a lot of fraud as well, so.
Slight. I mean, you don't even notice the reaction is happening. For example, when rust collects on the underside of a car.
Right.
Generates enormous bursts of energy. Who can...
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
Like an explosion?
Yes, good. Explosions. Explosion. Faster they undergo change, the more violent the explosion.
I feel like this is a precursor of what is about to happen in his life. This is a monologue leading up to that. Oh, he's not doing well. Yep. Yo. Oh man, there's nothing as debilitating as vomiting.
You got kids to teach.
There's nothing as debilitating as vomiting. Vomiting just saps the life force out of you. Oh, you just feel so weak and pathetic at the end of it. I hate vomiting. Ugh. It's horrible. There should have been a better way to expel unwanted things from our bodies. Like pooping is so much better. Vomiting? Yeah. Count me out, Chief.
To feel the difference when I put my arms around him.
Oh, my word, I don't want to cry.
When you don't let me in, when you
Don't tell me what's going on.
Babe, this is not all about you, hey? It's not about you, Skylar.
These afternoons, when you're coming home so late, and we're just left wondering where...
He is making the money that you need for this treatment that you asked for.
Walt, is there anything else holding back?
Yes, I am making crystal meth to pay for this medication.
Now's the time.
No, it's really not, because all of you are going to run out of this room and scatter.
No, I like to be alone at times. It's not
I
about...
told you, it's not about you.
It feels better not to talk at all.
He needs the respite.
Alone time can be helpful. For some types.
And he clearly is the type.
Maybe knowing what you do when you're alone
Leave this alone.
might make it easier.
He reads. He naps. Right.
I really enjoy the nature. You know, cacti, vegetation.
Shame, is Jesse sitting outside? If he falls, if he spills, if he hurts himself, Jesse would be none the wiser because he's not there to observe. Maybe tell him, bruh. Maybe let your partner know that, hey, oh, you see what I mean? Let him know that you're not okay and you're on chemo, bruh. Come on.
When were you gonna tell me?
He wasn't.
Tell you what. Cancer. You got it, right?
Well, now you know.
How did you know?
My aunt had one of those dots on her to target the radiation. What is it, in your lung? I'm your partner, man. You should have told
Yep,
me.
you should have.
God, that's not
It
cool.
really
man, not at
isn't.
all.
It's really not cool. That's why you're doing this.
Her lymph nodes.
Okay, so you know something.
I get it now. That's why you're doing all this.
You got a problem with that?
Hey, you tell me. You're the one that looks like you just crawled out of a microwave.
Oh, he's about to vomit again.
No. Yeah. What happened to your mad skills?
Good question.
You do it.
And he really
Do
can. He's not obtuse. He's not obtuse, and he's been doing this before Walter even showed up, so he can do it. It's just that he just needs a bit of more confidence. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can. You just need to apply yourself. You're not dumb, GC. Come on. I know you can do this. You've been doing this anyways before Walter even showed up. Oh. Steakhouse?
Holy shit.
What?
What?
Lab says they pulled up an imprint of some old writing used to be on the inside, an old magic marker or something. Lab. That's Walt School.
Oh, snap. He needs to stop using. This is pretty cool. I really like the sequence. It's really trippy. It's really trippy.
26 big ones.
Is that all? $26,000?
No, that's 2,600. And you're
1,300.
How much meth did you sell?
nearly an ounce.
This is unacceptable. I am breaking the law here. This return is too little for
That's
risk.
fair.
I thought. Well, I tell you, I know a lack of motivation when I see it.
Oh.
We have to move our product in bulk.
That's true.
I mean, to like a distributor?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Crazy 8.
I mean, I used to, until you killed him.
Yeah, it's not easy.
So, who took Crazy 8's place?
Some guy named Tuco.
We're introducing new characters.
Okay, so then just go.
It's not that easy, bro.
Right.
Okay, you just don't understand the way it works. You can't just bum rush some high-level Iceman and start cutting deals.
How do you do it?
8.
Emilio, that's only because I knew him from like 3rd grade, and we can't talk to Emilio either.
All right.
Ski.
Ooh, you need to
Okay.
listen to Jesse.
I mean, we're making money. Why can't...
When you do that, in this instance where you know nothing about anything, Walter, you're signing up for trouble. I don't like the sound of this Tuco guy. I don't like it at all. Jesse is wary, and for good reason. There's a reason Jesse is wary. The risk they're both taking, though, is too huge for just like a couple of hundred. And on the other side, the cops are on their ass. Oh dear.
Mr. White?
No. Oh, this is gonna make me weep.
Thank you.
Feeling well?
Good. Yeah.
Are you up for having a visitor?
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Well, here's the tip off that he needed.
Need anything, huh?
Chick's got an ass like an onion.
Oh my word. Exactly. Woo!
Work related, though.
Went missing a while back. No body yet, but we're pretty sure he's, probably chopped up in little pieces.
This is good,
instead of
though.
The buzzard.
My guest.
This is good.
Right, so who's got keys? Is there any other respirators? No. Because I'm counting 6. Inventory says 8. Glassware looking a little sparse.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm missing a couple,
Oh, he's smart. Oh, he knows his trade, alright?
5,000 milliliter round bottom. Methods love to ruin.
Somebody answer that damn phone.
You gonna answer?
So just listen. Hey, so you know that guy we were talking about, Tuco? Turns out my boy Skinny Pete was in the same cell block with him over at Los Lunas. So we got her in. We're all on
Oh
to the
dear.
dude right now.
We don't want people to start wondering.
Ooh. Warning shots. But he doesn't know that they're warning shots, does he? Ooh. This is really dangerous. Jesse doesn't play in these waters. He's like small timer. The world gets murkier and dangerous. Dangerous-er. By the second. You don't come, you don't leave. Oh dear. I'm sorry? Alrighty.
Sick crib, yo. You've been keeping it real.
Take a bump.
No worries, man.
Just
no
take a
problem.
bump. This is not scary at all.
Booyah! Wow!
My word.
All right.
35 large for the pound. Get out of here. What about the money?
You get it. This is a consignment operation. You don't trust me?
No, hey, it's not.
I don't
it's not
know
that,
you.
man. It's just, I don't do business that way. Come on! Oh, come on!
But it's only fair. Come on, you guys. He doesn't know you people. It's only fair. Shame, Jesse is gritty. He's got grit to him. He knew this was a losing option, but he chose to make a break for it. Even though he wasn't going to make it out alive. He's gritty. Are they not going to follow him and get their money back? Oh my goodness.
Uncle Hank's arrested Mr. Archuleta.
They profiled him.
You're looking good, Walt. Your color's better.
Yeah? Thanks.
Sure.
Actually on the
Sure.
Why were you arresting Mr. Archuleta the other day? He's a pretty cool guy.
Well,
Good question.
Turns out he has a record. Yeah, a couple of possession beefs. He had a key, fit the profile. And when we searched his truck, we found a big old fat blunt.
Yeah, I'll call.
It's just weed.
I can't believe
That's so unfair.
Hugo just doesn't strike me as a thief.
Yeah, well, another personal Walt, but you wouldn't know a criminal if he was close enough to check you for a hernia.
Well then, Hank.
But he didn't rate your chemistry set. You hiding something?
Of course he is.
I'm all in.
Whoa.
a handful of nothing.
Are you not worried about your partner? Because making $2,600 overnight isn't an easy feat. Slow and steady sometimes wins the race. Leaving a paper trail. Isn't there a visitor's log?
Busted ribs and like that.
I don't know what got into him. Seriously.
You never knew him like that. You just shared a style with him. Walter is deep, man. He's got depth. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that on film before. Talk about innovative, huh? Never seen that before. Nasty. I don't know, I like it. I think it looks like a badass. I love it. I get it, Skylar. I get it. Badass dad. He looks so good. Oh. He looks yummy. Okay, calm down, Sino. Calm down. What is he going to do? Oh, he looks the part too, though. And he has this intensity to him that makes you, you know, step back a little bit.
You Tuco?
Oh, come on, Walt. Come on. Where your balls of steel, my dude? Where are they? I know they're there. This is the time for them to come to the forefront. Come on. Come on. Your cojones. Use them.
How you figure that?
35 for the pound of meth you stole, and another 15 for my partner's pain and suffering.
What?
And then you walk in here and you bring me more men?
How you figure though, Walt?
You got one part of that wrong. This
Ooh.
is not meth.
What is it? Chemistry, my boy!
No, Gonzo, calma. Calma. Calma.
Oh, he does. He's got cojones.
I'll give you that.
You know they got a product.
Let's say you bring me another pound.
Oh my goodness.
Money up front.
Money up front. It's as long as we got an understanding.
Yikes.
Hey, what is that shit?
Fulminated mercury. A little tweak of chemistry.
We come back full circle. I love when we do this. I love when we do this. They were here in class at the beginning of the episode. Yes! Oh, this is fire. Oh, he's that guy. He is him. He is him. That was a flashback or flash forward too in the beginning of the episode. I know that's right. But his face, man. Is it really 50,000 that you got? Walt takes care of his own. Let him up. We know he's in there. Oh, I know that's right. Oh, that's what we're talking about. You did that. You did that. You were that guy. The beast is hard. I need to calm down. I need to chill. That was beautiful. Oh my days. Okay, so we're now at the thoughts, observations, and closing remarks portion of today's video. And as usual, I have my notes down here, so I'll be glancing down to them from time to time just to keep track of what I say and so that I do not repeat myself. Let's go. Alright, so in today's episode, the first thing that we notice is that there are chemical changes taking place in Walt's body due to the chemotherapy treatment. And so this causes his hair loss, which takes place slowly and without visible notice until we start to see him lose the hair. This in parallel with how we see his character undergo change, which also makes for an interesting dynamic, right? Because we see him, yes, is undergoing physical change, right? Because of what the drugs and treatment are doing to his body. He's losing the weight, he's losing his hair, but also it's changing, or at least bringing out the man that we've seen him to be, or slight glimpses of him throughout the show. From the beginning of the season, we're seeing that he has in him he has a bit of dog in him, you know, he's a bit of a tenacious man, but like it's been covered up by his very staid, sedate life as a high school chemistry teacher. But now we're starting to see the grit in him come out. We're starting to see him, you know, a little bit. So I found that very interesting to see, especially with how they juxtaposed it with him ingesting actual chemicals and then also him showing outright change visibly and physically as well. Another thing that I want to bring up is I found it really interesting how this change, this chemical change, was tied into the lesson that he gives at the beginning of the episode when he talks about the change and how some changes, some chemical changes and reactions are invisible or take time for us to notice up until we see the results, whereas others are almost instantaneous, right? With an explosion. It's an explosive, visible reaction, and it's like, oh wait, what was that? I love how they use that monologuing in his lesson at the beginning to kind of forewarn us or foreshadow what was going to literally happen to him. So smart. Another thing to note is that Jesse is mad gritty, because although he knew that it was a non-starter to try and run from Tuco with his myth, he still tried to make a break for it. He's got heart. He's got heart, and I'm thinking to myself, knowing that he was not gonna make it through Tuco's goons, through the security gate, right at the level where Tuco's office is, downstairs, out that first gate that they went through, with the goons at the gate as well, and also just him being in Tuco's territory, it was impossible for him to break through, but he still tried. Now my thing is, what is his motivation? What motivated him to put his body on the line like that? It was just on the word of Walter? Him saying grow some cojones? Was that it? If it was, then wow. He's a good little foot soldier because he listened to instructions really well. Another thing that I would like to bring out is that we had a full circle moment with the chemistry lesson we had at the beginning of the episode, and at the end of the episode we see the theory in practice with how Walt uses fulminated mercury to cause an explosion in Tuco's lair. I loved that. I love when they do that. I've been saying this since episode 1. I love when we have full circle moments and we see where we started to where we ended and how they all neatly tie in together. Love it, love it, love it. 10 out of 10. Another thing is that this episode showed us that the beast in Walter has finally been loosed. Did you guys see the way he entered Tuco's lair? With nothing but a bag of fulminated mercury in his hands. No backup, no options, no second nothing. No second guessing anything. It was just him and chemistry. That's a dangerous man, you guys. He's actually a very dangerous man. The things that he knows how to do and make, he's dangerous. He is the most dangerous one out of everyone there because he can use freaking air, the oxygen in the air right now to do some damage, to cause some damage. Are you insane? He is a man to be reckoned with. He is a man to be reckoned with. He's him, guys. He is absolutely him. What a scary man Walt is. Another thing that I want to point out is the callback to the title of the episode, Crazy Handful of Nothing, that Marie mentioned when they were playing. Was it poker? I don't know what game they were playing. That card game, I have no idea what that was. I'm going to think it was poker. I could be wrong. Please correct me. That was pretty on the nose, like, oh, handful of nothings. But what really was for me, the handful of nothing, the crazy handful of nothing, was at the end, where Walter walks into that building with nothing but chemistry, which in turn became a handful of somethings. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was a neat little bow that the writers gave us there, and they're like, here, enjoy. Loved it. In this episode, we also see further illustration of Walt's ability to dig deep within himself, to do the unpleasant things in order to get things done. He has this almost inexhaustible well of depth that he plunges deep into, and then he comes out the top. And the things that he accomplishes when he does that are scary. Like, he moves mountains once he goes into that state. He is a force to be reckoned with once he allows himself to just dig deep and then pull up. What a commendable trait that he has there. Another thing that was quite telling of Walter's shift, at least in perspective, is when we see just how much his actions have consequences. As he's sitting next to Jesse in the hospital, he's like, wait a minute, I did this. As much as he wants to try and be disconnected from the business end of the things, he wants to be a silent partner. All he does is the chemistry, cooks the meth, and doesn't deal with no shenanigans, no violence, no gangs, no nothing messy. He has come to the realization that he can't disconnect himself from the business end of this deal. He has to be involved. He has to get his hands dirty. And the reason is his choices, his decisions, his words have real life consequences. Yes, him and Jesse aren't like the best of buddies, right? They are together purely for business, but he's a good kid. He's silly, he's a bit of a dumbass, he's a bit annoying, but on the whole of it, he's not rotten to the core. He doesn't deserve the treatment that he got at the hands of Tuco. I don't think that he did. And so Walter, seeing that come into his face, joked him to reality and made him realize that he cannot be as disconnected from this as he would like to. I say all this to say this is a fantastic show. The character reveal and development is happening step by step in a way that is laying up for an epic showdown. Particularly how we keep seeing the little jabs that Hank is throwing at Walt, you know, like, oh, are you hiding anything? Do you know something that you know that we should know about? All these little things that are like nuggets that they're laying up for us to go down that path. The showdown, when eventually Hank realizes that the villain has been in front of him this entire time, is going to be epic. I cannot wait to see that showdown. I am so excited. And I also really enjoyed today's episode. It was epic. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! and cut.